Hey everyone, and welcome back to my channel. It's been a while since we've posted anything, but there has been a lot of stuff going on. Vacation in Orlando, retirement, COVID. As a result, not really a whole lot has changed to the layout, although I have to admit that I am considering adding an upper level to use up some of my leftover track. Nothing fancy, just a plain elevated level. That's still under consideration. But having said all that, there have been some additions, and I want to give you an update on what we have going on now. So let's take a look. Here, I have added a portable spray booth for an air gun or airbrush, and some other equipment, a cleaner and another airbrush, and ran a air manifold over here. If I figure out how to get good enough with this thing, I might try some airbrush weathering, or but mainly it's for painting models and stuff that I can add to the layout. Next addition, my granddaughter is a rather talented artist, at least I think so. And here she has a picture of me in a runaway locomotive that's about to have a boiler explosion. Hope I get out alive. For any of you who have read any of Anne McCafferty's Dragon Riders of Pern, this is Canth the brown dragon, largest brown on Pern. And again, this was done by my granddaughter. Now my UK friends will recognize this. Get it to focus a little better. This is a 00, I think it's Acura scale wagon that was commissioned by Jenny Kirk from the Monday Club. And while I cannot run it, I decided to get one to help support the Monday Club and all the tutorials and other videos that Jenny Kirk puts out for the benefit of the railroading hobby. And that big oil painting up there is yet another one done by my granddaughter. Well, that's everything over here on this side of the shop. Let's go take a look at some of the other new arrivals. Okay, this is a Lionel cupola cam caboose. Right here behind this window is a tiny little camera that gives a conductor's eye view of the layout. It's a very nicely detailed caboose. And I read the reviews and stuff, and not everyone was real happy with the quality of the video. Now, I don't know if it's because this is a second gen caboose, but I have found the video quality to be excellent. The only real issue I have with it is I'm not real thrilled with the camera software. And I would have liked it if it had sound pickup, but it's just silent video. So any of you guys have one of these or that diner car and you're using camera software other than the L.A.R.R stuff, drop me a note and let me know, because I'm willing to try something different. Next up is this Williams SD45 CSX diesel. This was a eBay acquisition, new old stock. It's a conventional engine, runs very good. It's a little weird when running it off straight to transformer. It doesn't have any, real low speed. It's stopped or it's going. But if I take down here on my power box and switch this to conventional so that I can run that loop using my TMCC remote, a slow speed start is excellent. It's just unbelievable, the difference. And I said it's a very smooth runner, powerful runner. The only complaint is it's got kind of a funky horn. And it's weird that it took me so long to get something with a CSX road name on it, considering that my part of South Alabama, we see CSX all the time. Next up is this really cool flat car from Menards. Very inexpensive, but very nicely detailed. And it came with the truck, and I don't know if you can see the wheel chocks underneath it. The truck is nicely detailed as well. And it just looks good. And it was kind of cool because at the time that I bought it, which just a week or so ago, that if you bought it, you got one of Menards' little die-cast panel trucks free. And that's one where you can hook up and, the lights turn on and whatnot. But I think that what I will end up doing is snipping the wire so I have the ability to change up where it is without having to drill a bunch of holes in the table. The next big acquisition was this kline E9 AVA unit. This thing is amazing. It's huge. I think I measured it out. It's 55 inches coupler to coupler. TMCC controlled. I don't know if you can see it, but sprung doors. When you power up, the fans rotate. And again, this was one I got off eBay. Again, new old stock. I don't think they've had an hour runtime on them. The only real issue was that from sitting in a box so long, the rubber diaphragms just deteriorated and fell apart. I have found some new diaphragms, and I have them on order and should be here shortly for that, as well as traction tires. When I was monkeying with it, two of the traction tires had just dry rotted and fell off. This is Illinois Central road name. And because I had no Illinois Central rolling stock, we had to make another order. Actually, several orders. I found this nice little caboose off of eBay. That came yesterday. And then I went back to Menards and ordered a 6-pack of these Illinois hopper cars. Coal loads. All of them have different numbers, and they look pretty darn good behind that ABA set. And these engines each have 2 electric motors in them. They pull like crazy. I got 13, 6, 10. I've got 12 cars on here right now. It doesn't even know they're there. And while I was on the Menards site, I also picked up a 4-pack of these box cars that looked really cool. Again, they all have a different road number. And they just did a nice addition to the train. This particular car is one I've had for a while. So it's not orange, but it's still Illinois. And as a result of these purchases, I got another Sunoco truck that I'm going to be giving to my grandson for his train. And I got this cool little Menardsville police truck. All 3 of these trucks were freebies. And the rest of it, the stuff was pretty inexpensive to start with. So very pleased with that. So this was some of the things that have been going on. I said, the rest of the layout, haven't really done too much with it from the last videos, other than think how I can put more track down in the amount of space I have. But that's pretty much it for now. Thank you for stopping by and looking through and watching my videos. And again, if you have any suggestions for the camera software for that camera car, I'd appreciate you listing it in the comments. Please like and subscribe, and happy railroading, everyone.